In horror movies, sometimes it's one simple rule. That's all you need. And that one simple rule can turn a regular horror movie into a pressure cooker. And if you break that simple rule, the whole world snap bats on you. Today, I'm going to be talking about 5 horror films where one simple rule does all the heavy lifting. It keeps the tension tight and it keeps the choices sharp. Let's talk about it. What's going on? It's Trey here, and since you find me, you might as well go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for more content. And like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about 5 horror movies that got one simple rule. Just stick by that rule and everything will be okay. So these are in no particular order, and this is not a top 5. These are just 5 that I wanted to talk about specifically. And starting with number 1 is going to be the film Hush. And the rule, silence isn't safety. It's the arena. Hush starts out and look like a home invasion film until you realize Maddie is deaf, and the movie never cheats that. The rule here is simple. She can't hear the home invader, so us as the audience, we have to see better than she can. The camera placement in this film becomes the language. Eye lines, reflections, the corner of a window facing outside that suddenly matters. Timing is everything in this film. You start watching her hands, her breathing, and the way she uses a kitchen light like a signal flare. This movie isn't about running faster. It's about thinking cleaner under pressure. It's not quiet for style. It's quiet so your brain does the screaming. And once your brain is screaming, the rule is inside of you. You start counting her steps, counting her pauses, and counting your own breath. That's what Hush does to you. Number 2 on the list is going to be It Follows. And the rule, pass it on or it never stops. This rule here might be the coldest in modern horror. And this film done it first. And you had a couple other films that come behind it, like Smile and Smile 2, that played on this trope. But it's pretty straightforward. Once you got I'm going to call it the nasty nasty, because you got to do the nasty nasty to get it. And do the nasty nasty to get rid of it. But once you got it, it's always walking towards you. Not sprinting, not teleporting, just walking. Very, very, very slowly. And that slowness is evil because it lets your imagination do the heavy lifting. And in this film, geography suddenly matters. The wide shots become threats. And the person in the background isn't just an extra. It becomes a countdown. You can pass it to someone else, but then you're living on borrowed time. Because when it gets them, it's coming back to get you. In this film, no music stings was needed. The rule itself is a jump scare. You don't escape it. You schedule it. And that schedule feels like anxiety made visual. Can I sleep here? Can I trust there? How far is far enough? And the answer, never far enough. But if you can keep your pants on and not get it in the first place to begin with, you good. But I mean, hey, can you? Number 3 on my list is going to be one of my favorites. Talk to Me. And the rule, 90 seconds or you're done. 2 lines and a timer. Talk to me. I let you in. 90 seconds, that's it. What makes Talk to Me hit is how the rule feels like a party game. You understand it instantly, which means you'll break it eventually. Everyone wants to push the timer. Nobody want to listen. Everyone wants to. And while doing this, you got some hard-headed folks. You got people that don't pay attention. Everyone wants to push the timer. 90 seconds is all you're supposed to have. Or it wants to stay. But everyone also wants to go a little longer. Why? I don't know. That's just what dumb folks do. Try it one more time. Feel a little more. The rule doesn't just create stakes, it creates addiction. The camera swings like a phone at a kickback and stops the second the spirit attaches to someone. Suddenly, we're counting breaths with the character. We're feeling the air pressure change, waiting for someone to make the dumb but human choice. When horror feels like a party game, that's when it spreads. And once it spreads, the rule becomes a ritual. It's all fun until it isn't. And then it's a trap disguised as a dare. Number 4 on the list is going to be the Final Destination franchise. And the rule, death has an order. These movies live and die, literally, by one simple idea. There's a list. You're on it, your mama probably on it, your cousin, your uncle, whoever. Y'all on it. You can delay it, but you can't delete it. The fun isn't just the kills. It's the setup. Cause leads to effect. Effect leads to the thing you try to avoid, knocking everything down anyway. These films teach the audience to scan the frames like a paranoid engineer. Loose screws, boiling pots, slippery countertops and floors, humming wire. Every object becomes Chekhov's whatever. And all because the order is fixed, the tension is mad. You're counting who's next before they are. And the scare isn't the payoff. It's watching the domino you already saw fall. And when they get creative, it's not about bigger, just cleaner. The Rube Goldberg of Dread. And last on the list at number 5 is going to be A Quiet Place. And the rule here is simple. Don't make a sound. This one merges family drama with survival math. The rule is brutal and simple. Sound equals death. But it's how the movie honors the rule that makes it sing. Sound design in these films becomes the villain and your worst nightmare, but in a good way. A creaky stair turns into a landmine, and a simple toy becomes a lethal mistake. You watch parenting become a strategy, sand paths instead of shoes, and little hands learning a language that won't get them killed. That's my sign language impression. The camera frequently stays wide enough to prove the space is honest. You know where danger sits, so when someone shifts an inch, you feel that inch in your chest. Pause. But it's not the monsters that make you cringe. It's the knowledge that any noise can call these creatures like dinner bells. Why the one rule works in horror films? Rules narrow the world so the meanings get bigger. They force characters to make visible decisions. Step here, not there. Look once, not twice. Speak now or never. A good rule is easy to stay and hard to live with. It turns every scene into a test you might fail by accident. That's why these 5 movies linger. You remember the choices made, not just the jumps. And when the rule is honest, the movie doesn't need to explain itself to you. You feel it, you start playing along in your head, you sit up a little straighter, you get quiet. That's power. So, one rule, whole movie. Hush makes silence the battlefield. It follows, makes distance a lie. Talk to Me turns a timer into a trap. Final Destination runs on cause and effect karma. And A Quiet Place makes sound a scene. So let me know in the comments below, what rule-based horror film has you stressed before the jump scares even happen? I would like to know some of you guys'. But if you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead, leave a like and a subscribe on your way out. It greatly helps the channel. And be sure to follow for any more movie news, reviews, or anything of that nature, because it's possible. If you've seen it, I've seen it too.